Nintendo's 2010 E3 press conference was just amazing. If you didn't see it, you missed out. It's saying a lot when one of the most interesting parts about their press conference is the speaker, Reggie Fils-Aimé. I demand to know who writes his speeches. If you watch the press conference again, you'll notice that every word he says led to the next game. So after showing gameplay footage of Other M announced at the last E3 press conference, he transitioned with this.
As you know, Retro Studios in Texas has produced some great Metroid titles. But when they said they were ready for something new, we asked them to take one of the most treasured franchises in video game history and to make it magic again. If you listen, you can hear it coming.
Right about here, the stream died out for me. You can imagine my shock. Then it reappeared to show this. I believe the imagery speaks for itself. You see, a long time ago, Rareware, which is now owned by Microsoft, created the Donkey Kong Country series. And DKC has a massive following. When Rare was bought out by Microsoft, fans thought they would never see another Donkey Kong Country game again. Especially since Donkey Kong, since then, only appeared in spin-off games such as Donkey Konga and Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics. Unless you count Jungle Beat. At first, I wasn't going to get this game, but then when it was on sale for only $40, I knew I had to get it, because it was going to stay at $50 for at least 2 years. So then I got it, and then I played it. And now I can say that Donkey Kong Country has returned. After the events of Donkey Kong 64, King K. Rool and his Kremlings give up on trying to capture Donkey Kong's banana horde and decide to leave DK Island by way of pirate ships. However, the volcano on top of DK Island erupts, paving the way for a new group of villains. These planks of wood are known as the Tiki Takatra. These tikis have the power to hypnotize animals, and they use their power to manipulate the animals to steal, you'll never guess. Come on, guess. I dare you. That's right. Bananas. Instead of climbing up trees, these squirrels found some bananas lying on the ground. What luck, huh? Yep, that was Donkey Kong's banana horde. Diddy sees the bananas being moved around the island and wonders if Donkey Kong's banana horde was stolen. Diddy then makes the foolish decision to go and follow the tikis. Donkey Kong, wondering what all the ruckus is, looks outside and sees his bananas being taken away, but is then interrupted by a tiki who tries to hypnotize him. However, because of Donkey Kong's superior willpower, the tiki fails. He then tries harder. Donkey Kong then gets bored and decides to kick the tiki out of his house. Donkey Kong then runs off to get his bananas back. Will Donkey Kong get his horde back? Why do the tikis need bananas? And why doesn't he just eat them instead of storing them? By playing this game, 2 out of 3 of those questions will be answered. There are 2 different types of controllers you can use for this game, either the Wii Remote on its side or the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. Personally, I prefer the Wii Remote and Nunchuck combo because running is automatic. Also because you have 2 things to shake instead of 1. However, for this review, I'll explain the side controls because they seem to be more popular. You can move left and right to walk, but there's no fun in that. Hold down 1 and right to move right, and 1 and left to go left. Hit 2 to jump. The longer you hold it, the higher you'll jump. Shaking the Wii Remote will make Donkey Kong shake the ground. While crouching, shaking the Wii Remote will make him blow. And while moving, shaking will make him roll. You can also use 1 to grab onto things. With nothing to grab, Donkey Kong will just do this. If you press 2 the right moment you jump on an enemy, you'll gain a boost. If you grab Diddy's barrel and throw it, he'll join you. Holding the 2 button will activate his jetpack, which will let you fly farther. Shaking while moving with Diddy will let you roll for an unlimited amount of time. Don't worry about not having Diddy though. It's been proven that you can beat the game without him. The control scheme for Diddy is almost the exact same as for Donkey. However, you can use your jetpack, and when you shake, you'll shoot peanuts too. If you want to get on Donkey Kong's back, press up and 1 while near him. Then Donkey Kong will control both of you. If you want to get off, press down and 1. Rambi isn't much different in control-wise, except he moves faster when you shake the Wii Remote while moving. The minecart's also simple. Just press 2 to jump.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. This is the greatest thrill of my life. I'm king of the world. Woohoo! Woohoo! Hey.
And then there's the
Rocket Launcher.
Just jump in, press 2 a couple times, and then you're off. Hold 2 to go up, release to go down. Besides the problem with having to hold a button in order to run, the only real problem with the controls is the unsensitivity of the Wii Remote. There will come a time where you won't shake the Wii Remote hard enough and it will lead to an untimely death. By the way, if you need the nunchuck controls, here they are. The objective is very simple. All you have to do is get to the goal. Then you move on and repeat. You can also pick up puzzle pieces and Kong letters. There are 2 main issues with the gameplay. First off, you might think you see a puzzle piece and then you'll wind up jumping off a cliff and you'll die. It's hard to show proof, but you'll see what I mean when you play and try and get the puzzle pieces. Another problem is that the game is too easy. Don't get me wrong, you'll die a lot. However, the game is so generous in giving you things that it won't matter. I never saw the game over screen when I was playing, but I have to give Retro Studios some credit for not making it scary so kids can sleep at night. If it's still too hard, you could always call in the super guide, but you won't gain any collectibles and you'll lose your dignity. And then there's Cranky Kong's shop. You can use your banana coins to buy items that help you along your journey. You can buy some extra lives, a key that opens new levels, or any of the 3 things below. Squawks helps you find puzzle pieces in case you missed any or need some help. Using him is like playing hot or cold. The closer you are to the puzzle piece, the more active he'll be. Heart Boost does just that, an extra heart. Banana Juice allows you to take a lot of extra hits and turns you golden. When choosing which one to use, keep in mind that Heart Boost sticks with you until you beat the level, and Banana Juice sticks with you only until you die. Not really a problem, but still worth mentioning, is that there are only really 6 or 7 bonus levels that are just reused throughout the game. The game's graphics show that Retro Studios put a lot of effort into this game. And the best part of all is the background. Here, watch this scene. Pay attention to the background. See those rocks? Hey look, it's a banana. Is that a monument of Donkey Kong? This is my favorite background in the game. Can you see why? Foreground and background alike, this game will amaze you. The Donkey Kong series is well known for its music, and this game lives up to that standard. Throughout this review, you've been listening to some of my favorite tracks while I speak. In particular, this song from the stage Music Madness is one of my favorite tracks. Why? Because it's a rendition of We Will Rock You. Here, listen. Did you hear it? However, not all of the tracks are memorable. And although this won't affect my score because it's trivial, it would have been awesome if they did this. That would have been mind-blowing. The sound in this game is as spectacular as the music.
There's way too many sounds to cover in a review, so you'll have to play for yourself to get the gist of it. One thing that I do want to cover though, is how it sounds like Donkey Kong sometimes speaks English. Did he just say Diddy? The main problem with the sound is Diddy. I just plain don't like his voice. What's even stranger is that he didn't sound like a squeaky toy during the intro of the game. Besides that, the sound really does work. However, like the music, there's nothing that really sets it apart. Sorry, no spoilers here. However, I will say that the game does give you a lot to do after the credits roll, and it does it without being forced. Once you get past everything, Donkey Kong Country Returns is a platformer. Therefore, 2.5% of the extra will go to controls and the other to gameplay. Here's some tips. First, rolling off a cliff and then jumping will grant you maximum horizontal distance. Second, if you're covered in oil, you can shake it off. It took me a while to learn this. Next, when the goal says DK, wait half a second before beating it. This will increase your chances of getting something good. Finally, if you have 3 hearts, picking up and throwing a DK barrel will give you another one. Strange, huh? Donkey Kong Country Returns is the best game on Wii next to Metroid Prime 3, which, ironically, is created by the same company. Retro Studios has proven that they don't joke around when they make video games, as they have met and exceeded Rare's standards. Here's hoping we don't have to wait almost 11 years for another.